Right now, Staples is looking into a potential data breach that may have exposed customers' personal information. The office supplier says customers will not be responsible for fraudulent activity on their credit cards as long as they report it. This comes on the heels of data breaches at Kmart, Target, and Home Depot, among other big retailers. 4 South Florida restaurants found themselves in the same boat recently. Hundreds of customers' credit cards were compromised. So we wanted to know how they're recovering. 8 on Your Side's Holly Bounds has the latest from Sarasota County.
Good evening. This Beef O'Brady's in Northport is still feeling the pain of a security breach. It happened more than a month ago, and it's costing them every day. No matter what, this Northport spot is one of David Solt's favorites. Did you hear about the security breach they had about a month?
Yep, I was affected by it actually too.
And you're back?
And I'm back.
He's one of the customers who stayed loyal through a hack last month that sent owner John Downey on a whirlwind of phone calls, apologies, and expenses.
They said you got to get rid of all your point of sale computers and bring in new stuff, and that's what we did.
A whole new computer system installed with a hefty price tag that promises security for customers and restaurant alike.
People can't back into the computer with their mobile devices, which I guess in the past they can do. But like the FBI told me, we get a step ahead of the criminals, and then they get a step ahead of us.
He's put an equal focus on assuring customers that Beefs is taking all steps to get back on track. Since the breach, sales have been down 20%.
I think when it hit home locally with a small hometown restaurant like ours, people were upset about it.
While 200 to 300 credit cards were compromised, many more diners became cautious. Easing their minds has been part of the recovery process, since explaining what went wrong is not cut and dry.
We have no idea, and that's what's so frustrating, is not being able to tell a customer, you know, how did it happen? What are you doing to protect me? And when you can't tell them how it happened, it's very frustrating.
That new point of sale system cost more than $16,000, but it's an investment Downey felt he had to make to restore the trust of leery customers. In Northport, I'm Holly Bounds, News Channel 8.
One customer told us that the process taught him to use cash more often. He knows that a credit card data breach can happen now anywhere.